You see me do me da. So me better work.
Hey you guys, it is I, Hope Disguise, and I'm coming at you all today with a hair review. It has been a while since I've done a hair review, but that's just because a bitch don't like to do hair reviews that often, because I feel like you end up saying the same shit about everything. Like, you either like it or you don't. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I just don't like, for why? But despite how I feel about doing hair reviews, you guys actually like seeing hair reviews. And so why the fuck not? Because, you know, it just is what it is. So without further ado, this is not the hair that I'm going to be reviewing. This is the hair that I'm going to be reviewing. Don't y'all like it? It's all sleek and black and sexy and fun. So I got hit up by this Amazon company who I did not even think was paying me any attention, but they were like, hey, we've seen a couple of your videos on Facebook, because I'm a lot more popular over there. You should check me out on Facebook. Yes, why not? Facebook. Facebook. But anyway, they hit me up, and they're a fairly new company via the Amazon. I've been shopping on Amazon a lot, so I honestly think that that's what it was. I think I was like some lucky winner or something like that. I really don't think that they were like looking at me. I think that they just kind of like found my information after they, you know, realized that they were gonna pick me or whatever the case may be. But whatever, I got some free fucking hair, so let's begin. So the company is called QT Hair, right? And this is a freaking adorable box. Like, this is a freaking adorable box. I freaking love this company for this box. Like, I absolutely adore them for this box. Now we're gonna get into the packaging. So, all of my bundles, I got a 26, a 24, a 22, and an 18 with a 16-inch closure. And they all came in typical plastic little bags with the inch on here. And they all kind of said like virgin, but that like sticker was able to come off when I did it or whatever. So these bags are actually a lot more durable than your typical like plastic bag you usually get them in, which I really appreciated, because a lot of the times you get those really cheap, really flimsy bags, and I just wasn't feeling it. I also got a pair of cheap ass lashes. Y'all know how they do. But I actually prefer these because they're actually kind of thick. Like, usually you get those lashes that you can see straight through and they have like 4 hairs on them. But these, I actually can like use those like on a cheap day. You know what I'm saying? When I don't feel like wearing my minks. I also got 2 of these cute little headband things, right? These cutesy wootsy little headband things to put over my eyes when I sleep. I got a yellow one and a pink one, and like, I'm so about that. They're very cheapy, but like, bitch, like still really cute. Now, I also got these 2 things, which I freaking love. I saw a girl come into my store with these in her hair, and like, voila, bitch, now I have some of my own. And she was Korean. And so I really love these. They're hair ties, but they have like little bows already attached to them, which I'm loving, like so. And yes, like these are all free gifts that I got with this hair. I also got a netted stocking cap, which I actually do use. I love the netted stocking caps, but I had already gotten one prior to this, and I wish I would have known that they were sending one for the free, because I wouldn't have spent $3.99 on it. Okay, but whatever. And lastly, they gave me a thank you letter and a care instructions little thing within my box. And that was pretty much the end of the box. So now let's get to the actual hair itself. First and foremost, this hair came very silky straight. The bundles were very full and very thick. I will insert a picture somewhere up in this area. And so because of the bundles being like really nice and thick or whatever, the hair was like very full for my 4 bundles in a closure. Now usually, I like to do the frontals, but I just haven't been feeling a frontal lately. Like, I don't feel like having to pluck anything. I don't feel like having to go and do the extra and do the most. I barely ever, and like when I say ever, wear my hair back up or in any style that requires me to have a frontal. So I just, you know, like I don't feel like braiding, you know, and doing all these extra styles. So I just don't see the point, you know, for me to really invest my money at this point anymore in a frontal, unless I'm gonna get it professionally done by somebody just to wear it like in a specific style kind of deal. And to me, that feels like a waste of money. So until I have some expendable income that I'm not gonna miss, like, I just think I'm gonna go back to the closures because they work just fine for me. I shift my wig to the left or to the right if I want to wear a middle part. I can pluck just a little bit out of it if I want it to look a little bit more realistic or whatever the case may be. But the frontal thing is just not for me. I'm not feeling it. I enjoy my wigs a lot more when I make them with the closure, and so that's just my tidbit about it, and you know, I'm sticking to it. The hair is nice and full. It's also very nice and soft. I haven't gotten a lot of shedding at all, and let me tell you why this hair, to me, gets rave freaking reviews. It gets rave freaking reviews because this hair has been through hell and high water. When I got this hair, it was bone straight and it was very silky and very soft and very plush and just lush and beautiful, and I will insert pictures somewhere up and through here. So basically, after I wore it straight for like a week or so, I decided that I wanted to go blue. I wanted to dye this hair. I wanted to lift it and bleach it blue. Well, let me just tell you guys, I was in such a rush to go blue that I did not lift this hair nowhere near as high enough as it needed to be lifted to actually dye the hair the blue that I was trying to go, which was like an indigo Superman, like Olori Swank blue. And so I ended up having to not only like undye the hair, but I had to dye it back black, and it's still not really black. Like, if you guys, I'm not sure if y'all can really see it, but it's low-key like a very like oil slick kind of black, green, blue deal, but it's black enough to like pass without people noticing that it's not really black. And I give this hair 5 stars, like, just because of that. And it's, you know, on Amazon. So it's QT hair on Amazon. I give this hair 5 stars just because of that. Because I put this hair through all of that stuff in literally one day. I woke up early that morning, bleached the hair twice, did not like the color that it was bleached, gave it a, I gave it a conditioner bath by boiling some water, conditioner, and olive oil, dunked it in that, lifted it out of that, waited for it to dry, dyed it black with Beijing, waited for that to dry, and then used heat tools all in between this. Every single time that I wash this hair or wash something out of it, you guys, I blow dry it. And so every single time that I did this, up until the last time, which is when I went to go get like heat protectant, I had no heat protectant. The blow dryer was on high. It was just a hot mess, and this hair still feels like a dream. It has a little texture to it now because of the bleaching, but it still feels good. It still curls like a dream. I can still get my fingers through it. I'm not getting like a massive amount of like shedding or anything like that. And with the stuff that I put this hair through, you guys, it should be brittle, broken, and through with me. Especially if it wasn't the grade that is advertised, which is 8A. I think that this hair holds up really well. I think that it's a beautiful, beautiful grain or strand of hair. And considering that it came from Amazon and that the retail price would have been $192, I think that this is great to get 4 bundles and a closure for $192 and it be able to withstand all of that and not break off on me and not, you know, do any crazy things. Last but not least, I want to say that this hair had absolutely no smell. And I'm not being dramatic. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, this hair didn't really have a smell. No, bitch, this hair smells like nothing. When I took it out of the pack, it smelled like nothing. When I opened the box, it didn't smell like anything. Like, it smelled like air. You know, and I really, really love that because that showed me that this hair hadn't been processed heavily. I definitely do think that it was processed, but I at least know that it wasn't processed heavily because it was beautiful. My only tip and the only thing that I guess I can complain about as far as this hair goes is that when it got wet, it was definitely not straight. It was a very, very, very loose wave, and it's very pretty. So I guess it's not really a complaint. It's more so like I guess you win some to lose. I mean, you lose some to win some kind of deal. Because when I let the hair air dry out like 1/2 of a time, the waves were very pretty and they were intact and they weren't going anywhere. I was brushing the hair and it was turning into this very loose wave pretty thing. And so I guess it's kind of false advertisement, which is why I think the hair was processed to be straight in the packaging. But it was probably just like a loose wave hair. But I mean, I think it's beautiful. This hair did straighten back out beautifully even after these curls, because this is like my 3rd time curling it this way. And I just think that it's amazing. It shipped very fast, although I had Amazon Prime, so it came like literally the next day. So I really just did not have to wait for it. But the hair is great, it's amazing, and if I had to purchase it on my own, I definitely would purchase it on my own. Because it's worth it, and it's only $192 for 4 bundles and a closure, bitch. Like, you're not gonna get that at too many places. So I'm just for the saying, you know what I'm saying. At any rate, you guys, that is my review on this hair. I think that it's worth your money. If you want to be ballin' and beautiful on a budget, bitch, go and get you some of this QT hair from Amazon. Get it on Prime so you can get it the next day and be slaying. Be slaying. Make you a wig, girl. Get your hair done, sewn in, whatever, and just slay the world, because I think that this hair is actually worth it. It's actually very, very nice hair for the price, and I'm gonna be rocking it for a minute. And I'll let you guys know an update or whatever the case may be, and tell you how, you know, it holds up to me mistreating it, because I'm gonna mistreat it on purpose just to see how much it can take. But like I say this time and every time, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe if you already don't. Follow me on all my other social media at Hope Disguised, every single one of them. And until next time, peace, love, and hope. Bye, guys.